you can see that we're not in our regular room tonight, and I don't have the microphone, so I hope you can hear me good. Are the earphones? I'm in the RV tonight. We got some furniture being taken out of the house tonight by my brother-in-law, and it's going to be noisy as can be in there. So I decided to do it out here, and I hope I have the enough light for you. Medina is trying to come on. I see her backstage, but it's totally black screen, so I don't know if she can hear me. I would like her to try to get somewhere that is light. There she is, right here. She's got a total black screen. So Dana, if you can hear me, try to go somewhere that's a little lighter, or I don't know if it's gonna. There you go. I don't hear you though.
I hear you.
Okay, got you now. That's good. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy out here. I don't have enough light on me. I don't think. I should have brought that other
Uh,
light out. I guess. Yeah.
your hair
I,
looks distinct.
hey, hey, be
Hey,
careful. She actually looks
I'm
very
real
good there.
scared.
I don't look so good. Um,
I
but
can't.
I look about as way as I much as I feel right now. You know.
Okay, can I tell you something real quick?
Yes.
I'm going to switch over to the YouTube so I can read the comments, but
Okay.
I don't. You may lose me. So let's see.
Okay.
Did you lose me?
No. Yes. I lost you there for a minute, but I guess we'll get her back. I'm gonna take you off the screen until I see her backstage. Um, Tonight, the I got a few things to talk about before we go to our main topic. One is there comes my brother-in-law in his big truck. Thought he had a horse trailer on his truck, but he doesn't. Um, One is that uh, I shared this GoFundMe page. This is the one. This is for Luke's surgery. This is from one of our main people that come and share, part of our missing family. Their cat was shot a couple of times, and they got to have some surgery. The little girl, one of their daughters, trying to gather enough money, $1,200 for the surgery. If you can donate some money, man, that would appreciate it. She's almost there. She won't needs 1,200 for a goal. If you can, hey, any amount will help. If anybody could just give a few dollars towards this surgery for this cat to try to get the cat, save the cat's life, I don't see how people will can do that to anybody. It's Julie, that I think it's Julie. Don't forgive me, Julie, if it's not you. Um, that is the daughter of the person that has that, and I don't have the email right here, but welcome to new member there. Welcome, Kathleen. We appreciate you joining our membership. We really do. So that's a cheap, inexpensive way to support the channel, and we do appreciate it. But if you can give a couple bucks, towards the GoFundMe page, we would really appreciate it. We really do. Forego giving us any money tonight at all, and just put some money towards that surgery of that animal. I cannot. I mean, my dogs and my cat are like my family, and I treat them as such. And if somebody was to shoot them, I might be in jail tonight because they just would not put up with it. I just do not. Um, I just it would not be a good thing. I tell you, it is that poor kitty. Uh, I'm going to discuss some missing people tonight, other than what we're going to talk about, and then we'll talk about how I received a video from a guy named Daniel Donovan. Um, he tried to get Barry to talk to him, and we have a short video of that tonight. And say the least, he's got some guts on trying to get it out and get him to say something and get him to talk to him. So we'll play that. I want to play it towards the end, though, if I would. It's a short video, and I do appreciate him send it to me to share with y'all. We'd like to discuss a few missing people tonight beforehand, and like I said, I don't know how long we're going to be on tonight because we're doing everything at the house, but we're going to try to make it a full night of it. This is Miss Dennis, and is it Shania? I guess that is spelling. From New York, missing Sunny college student, last seen on camera at her dorm on 4/24 of 2021. She's 5'3", 125 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. She's a black female, very pretty female. They're in New York State and near Buffalo, college students. So, I don't know what's going on with these college students, but they come up missing there. And I wish I could, my eyes tonight, I can't see, but see. She does travel to New York, they said also. So be on the lookout for her. This is a girl that this girl says, this is my sister, Delane Shay Yancey. She's now missing out of San Diego, California. She has not been heard from since January the 15th, 2020. She's believed to be hiding from an abusive ex-boyfriend who has died recently. We don't know how he died. Feel free to message me if you have any information on the whereabouts of her from her home. That is a very sad situation that goes on. Let me see if this is the same one. Yeah, this is New Orleans PD. This middle advertisement is not part of it, but it's, I didn't, at the time, I didn't have time to exit off, and I love looking at dogs anyway, dogs and cats both. New Orleans police search for 28-year-old woman last seen at the University Medical Center just over 2 weeks ago, according to New Orleans police. Police said that Miss Yancey has had contact with the person who reported her missing on January the 9th of this year. She has not been seen or heard from since. Yancey is described as standing 5'5", thin built. She has reddish brown hair, several tattoos on both arms. Any information, contact the New Orleans Police Department. That's really sad. Until Dana gets up here, I'm not going to be able to read your comments. So I will take a break here in a minute, go over and see if anybody has anything to say. This guy here is going to take up a good bit of the next couple of minutes. This is Martise Gonzalez family. This is Luis Gonzalez, 29-year-old brother. We have no information on the whereabouts. On Monday, April 26th of this year, he left his home located in Memphis, bound for Ecuador, or I guess it's Ecuador or Michoacán, Mexico. You are cordially asked to help us share this photo, help us locate him. This morning, through the post, we learned that his car was found in the state of Texas, but without any information on him. We're busy with our heart. Help us. So, a lot of times minorities and others don't get the press that, well, not necessarily minorities, but some people do not get the press out here of a missing person. So we do want to share this. This is a picture here. I found an abandoned car on property, Bailey's Fish Camp, with the keys still in the ignition and a passport is in the car. I called the cops, but they haven't shown up yet. What can I do? This is somebody post that. So I don't know how long it took them to come, but This was his car that was found. It looked like it had a little damage. Somebody said in one of the comments to the front of the car, but this is the car out of Memphis, Tennessee. So that's a very sad situation. Probably not a good outcome to this particular thing. The car was hidden pretty well. I mean, you could barely see it in some of the photos, and his passport was in the car. So that is like I said, that is not a good thing. That's a close up picture of him, young man, missing, and in Texas, he was headed out of the country to Mexico. Now, let me go back over here. Does anybody have anything or have any type of any questions you want to ask or anything as we move along here? Said you're Sherry, you're from Memphis. Did y'all have anything in the news about this in Memphis? Sometimes I know they don't. You never heard of this. Well, that's something a lot of times you don't. I mean, look, they should be reporting it. Everybody deserves to have their missing loved one reported, and it gets me sometimes. That just gets me how it doesn't. Did you see Mike King's interview with new Colorado DA? No, I did not. I will go back and watch that though. Did they have any promising news on the Barry Morphew, Susan Morphew investigation? Did you notice, or did they say anything about it? I will go watch it for sure. The guy passed. How come he will not come out from hiding? Just asking. If the guy passed, what guy are you talking about? Found 90 people in a home in Houston. Yeah, I saw that on the nightly news. If the guy passed, what are y'all talking about if the guy passed? Oh, nothing. Well, see, why interview the DA if you're not going to ask the hard questions? I mean, I like Mike King and everything, but if you don't, while you got her right there in the hot seat or whatever, why not ask the questions? It's not going to hurt. I would ask the questions. I mean, if she says we're not going to comment, we're not going to comment. But I just believe you should ask the questions. You know what I mean? What's the use in getting her on there? Sure, you can say, oh, she's a real nice person, but ask the questions. Yeah, well, maybe she did. Yeah, you're right, Mal. That might have been a stipulation. I'm not going to answer any questions. But, I think I would have said to her, well, that's what these people are wanting to know. You got about 100,000 people out here or more, and they're wanting to know this. Can we just say that you're looking in all the areas, including the disappearance of Suzanne Morphew? Is missing and her boyfriend passed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I get kind of confused there for a second. Yeah. I'm wondering how he died, but yeah, that is not, if he turns up that he did kind of kill himself or something like that, that would not be a good sign for her, because a lot of times they will do that after they do something bad. Yeah, there must be a reason. I don't know. I would like to ask Mike about it. I might email him and see if he'll contact me. It's funny, Mike and the other guy that his partner, right after we got on the air, they emailed me and said, hey, tell us about yourself. Why are you doing this, and what is your experience? And I sent them a letter basically telling them what my experience was, and what all this, and I never got a single response back from them. So I don't know. Oh, MH, good to see you here tonight. Okay, well, we'll go. we'll go. Did somebody say I couldn't see them? It's all happening. Did you say something that I did not see? It's all happening. I'm sorry. Uh, oh, yeah, you made a comment asking why you didn't mention Susanna. Hey, I don't know. And that's the thing. If I was sitting here talking to the new DA, I would ask the questions. If at all possible. Please check out. Yes, I wish you would check out the 1 million mile road trip, our RV channel. We are going to be full time RVing in probably 2 or 3 weeks. We had the appraiser come out today. Appreciate all your prayers. We do not know what the verdict is on that, but they were kind of positive about it. The DA talked about taking seriously all questions. She said, for example, if a cop was crooked. Listen, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I don't go for crooked cops, not a bit. But we're sitting here with a deadgum disappearance case, and Barry Morphew, and all of these volunteers, all these people online are wanting to know something. I just wish that she would have addressed the missing case. She didn't have to tell anything that we didn't need to know, but she could have addressed it. You know. Yeah, you're right. He asked every question except that one. And I am gonna try to email him and say, hey, was that maybe something you agreed on with her? It may have been. It may have been something that she says that you can ask me anything you want, but not that. And then I want to know why. Is there something that we're all these people are wanting to know? It would have been nice if she came out and said, you know what, this is an open investigation and we're really working this case hard and we anticipate that something will come out of it. Then everybody say, great, she's doing something, but just not even asking the questions. I mean, I don't know. That to me, it's just, I don't know. Disappointed. Yeah, I'm disappointed too. I'm very disappointed in the way everything's going. It looks like to me it may just go cold, and I hope not. A lot of people out here are, talking about it. Okay, well, let's go back and finish this up here, and I'll show you what I have on why we're here to begin with. What that original, the original thing was. This is out of my home area, North Alabama, and this is all I know about this. This is Renee's family members and friends reach out to the Madison County Sheriff's Office, reported her missing. She's 31 years old, 5 foot, 100 pounds, brown hair, green eyes. She hasn't been seen or heard from in several months. Anyone with information on her whereabouts are asked to notify investigator Steve Finley at basically it's a Madison County Sheriff's Office in Madison County or Huntsville, Alabama. There's some indications that she may have had a substance abuse problem, but that is not 100%. I just heard someone say that there's possibility of a substance abuse problem on one of the places that had this listed, this missing female. Here's something that I saw. It said this is an old article, but I do believe that they do not believe they ever found a body. Hadn't found anything new. On August the 16th, 2010, the body of a 9-year-old girl who had been dead for nearly 50 years was mysteriously stolen from a Pennsylvania gravesite, leaving the family to grieve for a second time. The casket holding the remains of Paula Ream is believed to have gone missing sometime between August 12th and August 13th from the Babyland section of the Riverview Cemetery in Lancaster, PA. It was basically stolen. The 9-year-old body was stolen this August August, nearly 50 years after her death. Very, very strange situation. I saw this and I said, I got to say something about that. That is just crazy. Very, very, very crazy. I mean, what do y'all think about that? I mean, I've heard, well, it may be some type of um, satanic ritual type thing to bury, dig up from a grave a 9-year-old. Hello, Sergeant Melinda. How you doing? It's good to see you. That, yeah, that is pretty horrific, and I don't understand why somebody would dig up a grave that's 50 years old. And the fact is, that's just crazy. That's ghoulish, horrific. That is just really, really, really crazy. I've never heard anything like that before. Never. I hear something behind me. Okay. I don't know. I guess they're out there trying to load up something. My dogs and everything. It's a madhouse out there. Okay. I don't know. They're out there outside. Maggie? I'm sorry. Okay, what we're here for tonight, and is on the thumbnail, is a video that was sent to me by Daniel Donovan. And Daniel may be on here tonight. He told me he may come on here. Here's the email right here. It's for your information. I was in Salida 2 days ago. Did speak with Barry. Got other videos. We can use any and all of these videos. You can use any and all of these videos with the way you wish. Basically, left me to do what I wanted to with them. So let me see here. Now, what did I do here? No. Let me go down here and see if where this is that I did. I hope I did not. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna play the video he sent me. He had a couple of other videos. One was like 9 minutes long, and this software will not let me put 9 minutes on here. And if I could have put it in my editing software and edited it down, but I've already started a video I'm editing on the other channel, so that's what it is. I've got to wait till I get this other computer in here. But I'm going to go ahead and play this for you real quick and tell me what you think.
This is Danny Donovan. I am in Salida, Colorado Monday morning. I am following Barry in a Bobcat. That is Barry. Dan Donovan here. There's Barry using a Bobcat. Here he is. You can go ahead, Barry. Okay, there is Barry Morphew in a Bobcat. I am in Salida, Colorado on Monday morning, 12 p.m. There is Barry. Hey Barry, how you doing? Barry, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, that's the Bobcat that everybody is suspecting
What are you talking about?
in the case, the missing woman case. There's Barry Morphew in the Bobcat. This is Dan Donovan. I am following Barry Morphew in a Bobcat in Salida, Colorado on Monday. I want to interview with you. Barry does not want to talk to me right now, as I want to interview him with the Bobcat. And Barry is not taking the time to talk with me about the Bobcat and the missing woman in this case.
He's got, like I said, he's got a couple of other things. No surprise. Now, Daniel has a channel, and he's not afraid to ask, hey, I want to interview you. I don't know that I would have approached it that exact way. I might have said, hey, Barry, I'd really love to talk to you. He might ask, what about? I said, well, you know, I know you're being silent on this case and kind of want to know why. You know, of course, I don't think he's going to talk anymore. You know, I don't think he's going to talk. But by doing this, by putting a little heat on Barry, by keeping the heat on Barry, maybe he will come out with some type of statement again. And the more he talks to the media, the more he, yeah, Katie, I agree. The more he talks to the media and the more he talks to other people, the greater chance he has of making a mistake. That's what it amounts to. You know, if you go out here and you are guilty or not guilty of something, you know, he talks to Lauren Sharp or he talks to somebody else, the greater chance it is for him to say something that he shouldn't say and give up some information. Yeah, and Daniel said that he would come up. He would come up and come on sometime. And I would contact him today, but I knew I was going to be out here away from the room where I have the lights and we have a few other things. I would do it. Plus, like I said, we are in the process of moving. So we've got things strode from, as they say here, to Kingdom Come. I've got our house is, honestly, it looks like an atomic bomb went in off in it. Now, being a man, I don't care. I lived by myself in an apartment, and it looked that way all the time. But Medina, she's very conscious of a messy house. If the table has 4 or 5 things on it, and and it lays on that table over 4 or 5 hours, it's not a good thing for her. Yeah, I agree. Give Barry enough rope. You know, the more he talks, the more he says stuff out here, the more and I'm sure this did not make his day for him to have somebody approach him and say this stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I would love to have AK or Gonzo on the show anytime. I'll take any one of them. Yeah. Hey, I did. Yeah, Melinda, I saw something today, speaking of that, about monitoring your child. They got a new app called 360, I think, or something like that, or Live 360, where it actually gives you're allowed to track anybody that downloads that. Now, it's a weird type thing. You brought that up. Is last night my daughter called me from Milwaukee. She said, hey, I'm allowing you to track me now. And see, for last 3 or 4 years, all of my kids are, Mindy and Dakota both, are allowed to track either her mother or Medina or me anytime. And the reason why we do that is because we want, if we're, somebody said, yeah, 360 has been out for a while. is because if we're traveling out west or traveling somewhere and they don't see us contact them in a week or so, then at least they have a starting point, where to say, well, their phone was, I was allowed to track them, their phone was right here. Let's start there by sending the police out there and find out if they're there or not. But it's just a neat thing. But she just allowed us to track her tonight. I don't know why she did that, but I'm glad she did. But we keep up with my son as he travels back and forth to Nashville because his car he's in currently is not the best in the world. And if he was to break down, I'd like to know where he's at so I can head up that way. Yeah, Life 360. You're right. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate it. But it's a neat little app, and if nothing else, you can. I personally, if I had young children again, I would definitely have that app on the phone so that I could keep up with them where they are, and if nothing else, just safety sake, It was weird years ago, like we've had it on there for a very long time. Years ago, we had it on our son's phone, and for whatever reasons, his phone kept sending out a wrong location. It was like right beside some railroad tracks behind a big warehouse, and you talking about freaking me out. I was not anywhere close. I think we were in Montana or somewhere, and I was kept getting that for like 3 days. And until I got a hold of him and he said, hey, no, I'm not there, it really freaked me out. Yeah. Yeah, Melinda, if you know Mike very well, could you find out something for us? I know a bunch of us here would like to know if when he interviewed the DA, why that the Morphew case was not brought up. Was it a pre-agreed on type situation, or was it something he just decided not to ask her? I would love to know if, why they didn't, why that wasn't even brought up. And I know sometimes DA will ahead of an interview will say, look, I'll talk about anything you want to, but I'm not talking about this, or this. But it would have been nice if even if she would have said, we're taking a real strong look at that case. Anything, just to give us some hope that they're going to look at it. I don't know. I'm disappointed in the fact that something's not come out of that so far. I mean, you don't do 2 search warrants and not get anything. I don't know. If they're not going to prosecute it, if they feel like it's cold, then undo the seal on the search warrants. I don't know. Just me. Yeah, you're right. But you gotta ask the questions. I would, if nothing else, I would have really been nice for him to ask the question and let her say, it's a case we're looking into. It's an active investigation. Anything, we haven't heard nothing from the district attorney's office at all. It's just very strange that this case is kind of it's getting very cold very fast. And I hate to say it, but it is. It's gone a lot further. It's gotten colder faster than I ever thought it would. With them doing 2 search warrants like that and all the stuff that was going on about it, it's just like they've turned it off the back burner or something. I don't know. It's just, if you got an interview with the girl, that maybe that was a prearranged, pre-agreed on, but it sure would have been nice. I would have at least asked her prior to giving the interview, can we just say that it's an active investigation, that you're still actively looking into it, but not to even bring it up? Man, I don't know. I'm not going to watch his interview if I know now that he didn't even bring it up. So, I mean, what's the use? I don't know. I'm just I hate to be that way, but I'm just very disappointed in those situations. I don't know. Yeah, I heard she won't take those calls. That's what I've heard. And really, it's okay for me as a YouTuber. I guess I could call her and ask her, but I don't have standing in this. If she would guarantee me an interview, yeah, I would talk to her, but I don't have enough subs for her to come on here, I don't think. Um, I wish, like I said, and I think we talked about this last time, I wish somebody that lives in Colorado would contact their senator and ask the senator to kind of step into it and ask for an investigation of it. Because if the senator asks for an investigation, it happens. Things get done and things are said and people get reports. And we talked about that last time we talked here, that case that was brought up by, and a senator, brought it up and asked for an investigation. The FBI's involved. The FBI's involved because the senator asked for it. And I'm not talking about state senator. That's not good enough. You need somebody in Washington. She said the show calls are taken and she speaks to the person directly. Guarantee all calls are taken and speaks to the person directly. I just, I would just love to talk to Mike and find out. Maybe I'll try to email him, or if somebody knows him well enough, can try to email him and just find out. I don't know. But as you can see, Daniel tried to talk to Barry. Of course, yeah, I will. I'll reach out to Mike. And Sergeant Melinda knows him a lot better than me, so maybe she can reach out to him also. Yeah, and I know you say that she will answer. She says she will answer all calls. Believe me, I have dealt with people that say a lot of things like that, and there's, busy in court or whatever. I don't know if Daniel's talked to him. I hope that Daniel was going to be here tonight. He emailed me and said he would be here tonight. So, and next time like Tuesday night, we're going to try to, hopefully I'll be back in the house, or, and maybe I'll email Daniel. Maybe I can get Daniel to come on with me on Tuesday night. Oh, she did. Oh, he mentioned Suzanne, but not much else. Okay, well, maybe I will listen to it. You take it easy, Melinda. I know we can always get back in touch with him later on and find out. And the thing is, Mike's a good interviewer. Mike knows what he's doing. I just wonder if it was a prearranged type thing. Because a lot of times the DA will say, I will talk about everything but this. But, that's the one thing everybody's interested in, I don't know. I will. I'll watch it. Well, she's former law enforcement. You would think that would be big enough. Yeah, I did reach out to Profiling Evil before. I say it before, they're not much interested in talking to me. I did give them, basically, they wanted to know about me, and I told them, and that's the last thing I heard from them. That was over a year ago. Yeah. Well, let's find out from Mike if that was some type of prearranged thing. I mean, she may have told him, yes, it's active. We're actively pursuing it. But I don't want to discuss that right now. If she told him that, hey, I'm off, that would be great. That'd be really great. If it's off the record type thing, maybe that, but, yeah, yeah, you can call me, Melinda, if you want to after this is over, or email me either way. One thing I think is if I had a better standing, if this was something that was happening in Alabama, um, I could be Melinda, give me about 15 minutes after the show because I don't even have my phone where I'm at right now. If I was, she may talk to me, but she may not because I really don't have standing. If I was a Colorado resident, or if I had 100,000 viewers or 50,000 subs, then maybe she would, but she might not. But I would like to know what King said, because I'm sure Mike King approached it either before or afterwards. Looked like he did. I mean, he knows that's the main topic everybody wants to know. It's rocking up here in a year. It won't be long here, and it'll be a year. What is today anyway? August 30th. 10 days from now to be a year. So, no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not. No, Melinda, it's not what we're saying at all. We're not saying that Mike is a bad interviewer. We're not saying that Mike's not interested. We would like to know why wasn't that brought up. I mean, I know he's well enough versed that he would want to know that. I'm just wanting to know if this was something the DA agreed on prior to going online, or did she tell him, "Hey, I'll discuss everything with you know what I mean?" We're not being negative towards Mike at all. No way. I don't want to be negative towards Mike, and I'm not going to do it. It's not what we're saying. I'm not disappointed in Mike. I'm disappointed in DA. I'm just wondering why the DA doesn't come out and say something like we're working on this case or whatever. It's just being kind of silent. Nothing but respect for Mike. Yes, nothing but respect for Mike. It's not exact. That's nothing. We're not saying anything about Mike. I'm just wondering why that was not brought up. That's all. And I'm sure it had something to do with the DA saying, "I'll talk about anything but that." That's all we're saying. That at least that's all I'm saying. I don't think that I'm not talking bad about Mike at all. I'm just saying I just would like to know why that wasn't discussed. That's all. I'd be happy to do a show with Mike anytime or anybody about anything. I know that me and Dusty have talked about it via email and stuff, but nothing's really came up yet. Daniel, okay, Daniel. I want to have you online, Daniel. Maybe when I get back over in my room, can you come online, or are you somewhere I could send you a link? We'll try it now. Well, Daniel, it is until we can do something. Do you have a Facebook? I can send you a link via Facebook or email. Let me try to send you a link via email. Y'all give me a second. Uh, okay, Daniel, I sent you a link via email. If you'll get on there, I'll put you on and we can talk about what all you did over there in Salida. I will check out Mike's channel. I think Chris took off in an RV too. I would like to get up with him sometime. I don't know if he's in one spot or not. While we're waiting for Daniel to get on here. I'm not going to talk. Somebody said this channel never talks bad about anybody. Yeah, I hope I never talk bad about anybody. I don't want somebody talking bad about me. Danny. I don't see you up here, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
I got you, but I can't see you.
No, I got to be behind the scenes right now.
Okay, no problem. Tell us about what you did in Salida.
Yeah, well, I've got a little bit of delay. I'm trying to fix that. What should I choose on here? The cam mic might be better. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I got you good. Go ahead.
Oh, we got like a 30-second delay.
Okay, I don't hear delay. I don't know what the deal is.
All right, I'm going to turn mine down then. Go ahead and talk for a second, then I'll come in.
Okay, well, do y'all hear a delay? Anybody else hear a delay? I don't hear it.
Okay, because of the delay, I'll just ramble on for a minute and let.
Well, go ahead. Anytime you're ready, we're just go ahead and tell us what you did today in Salida.
Okay, I was down in Salida for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. On Monday, I went up to Puma Path I bought a bike there, and I bought a bike in Walmart to do the demonstrations that you may have seen on my channel there. And I was pulling in with the bike on Monday. I just bought it, and I was pulling in, and I pulled in Puma Path. I got the bike ready to go, and I saw a white pickup come out with a Bobcat on the back. So I thought for a second, and I said, I threw all that junk back in the car. I had my bag and everything, just flew it in the front seat. It was spilled all over. And I got in thinking, I don't know, if it's not him, I don't know. So I followed it because I thought he sold the house. But apparently he's not sold the house. or he's still keeping the bobcat there on the property. And so on Monday, the 26th, I did follow him. As you saw the clip, that's what transpired there on that day. I went back to the hotel and I loaded up all those videos and everything. I had never had any intent of a channel. I ended up with all these videos and I thought I'd put them out there so I could share them. And right now I've got 43 subs or something already, but it was never my intent. I was not happy with Lauren's display. I sent the video to Lauren out of courtesy, and she put it out there. Of course, she's not in a position like me. She has to be diplomatic, and I do not. She will be diplomatic, and I will not. Okay, Barry is a murderer, and I have no problem saying it to anybody, anywhere, including the police, and that's my expression. But that video really hurt my feelings in a way that it wasn't my narrative, and I thought my narrative had more meaningful to the situation. She gave him a softball interview the first time and gave Barry a forum to express his innocence. And that's not what we want to do to murderers. We don't want to bring them on national TV and give them a forum to express their innocence, where there's no cross-examination, there's no direct examination, there's no questions, just of any hardball nature. And that's where Lauren loses my faith in this. I heard you on my phone on the way up. I was running late, but I heard the show and your concerns about this case going cold. And I had those feelings. And at this very moment, I do not. I think this case is moving along behind the scenes. There is so much to do for this case that I'll express it a little more later. I did speak to the police again today as I'm getting some threats. Obviously, right? I mean, Barry's team chased around the Adventures with Purpose. He's going to think he can push Dee Dee around, but he's got a big problem. Okay, my name is not Adventures of the Purpose, and I'm not taken anywhere. Okay, I'm here to stay, and I'm going to express my First Amendment privilege to everything that I'm saying. The second day, I did go up with the bike, and I did those videos there. Actually, it's similar to what I did last year, but I didn't capture it as well last year. I did provide all that to Ellie last June and had my suspicions. I mean, as soon as I saw the video that Barry did, the 26-second one, I was convinced he's a murderer. The second video really put him out of business as far as credibility. And both those videos backfired against Barry. He incriminated himself. But the thing is, they do need a body, or they may need a body. Probably not. I mean, they do have a lot of circumstantial evidence, and this will be a strong circumstantial case. But I think they've got a direction in this case. And the only reason I say that is because of the questions they ask me and the questions they don't ask me. I can get a sense that they are fairly comfortable with things right now. And I did ask that question because I said there has been nothing said in the press. And that, like you were saying about the district attorney's announcement, they're not going to announce this case right now. They cannot. This case is right in the pipeline of an arrest, I would say. And if you think about that, what can they say and what would they say now? They won't say anything. They won't say a word until they get this case completely straightened through legally from A to Z. That means the full arrest to the prosecution to the conviction, because they won't make an arrest until they're ready with all the above, and because they have to give the discovery out immediately and all that stuff. And this case needs to be solid. So I think that's why they know who their suspects are. Yes, they know. I've expressed my opinions to the police numerous times. They never flashed an eyelash about anything I've ever said. About the girls' involvement, about Barry, they never asked me one question about any other suspects. Nobody. So I felt so despaired. I went on that 2-day trip just to kind of do maybe what Andy did. I had to do my share, my thing that I felt comfortable with, that I put in my effort, individually. You can only do so much. And I did that in the 2 days there. I was hoping to have a longer talk with Barry. I don't know what happened. The minute I asked him about the Bobcat, he actually, when I pulled up alongside him, he shut it off, and he was going to talk with me. But then I asked that question, and he turned it back on. I actually stopped the video and restarted it because I had to put the gear in drive. I would have left the video running, but he didn't say anything. I was asked that if he said anything in between that interruption. He just turned it back on, and he drove off. He drove off fast too. He took right out. But
Daniel, can I say one
the
thing?
whole thing has hurt my feelings, broke my heart. I feel sorry for the girls. I do. I don't want to be the one to point blame on two young adult girls. I raised a daughter. My wife died years ago, and I raised my daughter. My wife died of leukemia in 2007. So I raised my daughter, and I feel sorry for the daughters not having a mother. I know. So it's not even like that. It's a fact that early in the case, I identified the girls as having a strong involvement. First couple of weeks, I never wanted to admit it, but after the first couple of months, and now, of course, after a year, it's safe to say that silence speaks 1,000 words, and those girls have spoken several thousand words to us, and we know what those words indicate now. So I started my channel. I'm going to get more videos and more things together. I've got some other things to load up. It's just directly related to the case. It's nothing. My channel is completely free. I accept nothing. No money. It's not about that. It's about an information portal for this case so that we can all stay connected. And for you, Tom, appreciate you taking the email I sent you last night and having me on the show.
Danny, can I ask you something? How did you get threatened?
Yes.
How did you get threatened?
Well, through the chats, it's already started. There's one or two that I've tussled with before, and I suspected it was Barry. I know you saw the same thing in some of your videos. I've heard you. Believe me, it was Andy Mears. It was high backbone, and this guy today. So the police are watching every minute, and I hope they do and get an IP address. I've encouraged that, and my channel would be a magnet for those guys to just come on board. My phone number's out there too. They can call me. I'll speak to Barry or anyone. I'll speak to George Davis. I'll give him the information that I have. If George Davis wants to call me, I never thought he was a suspect in any way, really. Maybe he knows more than he said he knows, but everybody's on the same page. If George cares about Suzanne, today is her birthday, and God bless her 50th birthday that she never saw, because that piece of shit, Barry Morphew, took her away from this world before the best years of her life.
Okay, listen, Danny. Let me just speak to two things you said. One about Lauren Sharp, a softball interview with Barry. What she is doing, in my opinion, is She's just letting him talk. She's not. If you start being accusatory, like when you said, isn't that Bobcat involved with that missing girl woman? That was a way for him to just exit out of it. She's letting him talk, and that's what we want him to do. We want him to say what he can, and hopefully he'll make a mistake. Now, Adventures with a Purpose, they did get threatened. They got threatened while they were doing their job out there. And listen, I got nothing bad to say about them, because they have done wonders in helping rescue, close cases of people missing over the years. So, you gotta think about this. They're in and out of places. They got other things that they're following up. So, we need to give them a pass on that. We really do. And I'm not sure what happened with them as far as getting threatened, but they had some ex-Navy SEALs as security. So apparently that's what I've heard anyway. So apparently these guys gave them the word to, hey, man, we need to get out of here, because, it's a little bit more than just, they're not in the business of running a channel and focusing on one case only. They go from case to case to case, trying to help people out. So I got nothing bad to say about them at all. Now, but I will say this, and this is just my opinion. If you stay in Salida, if you want to follow him around and talk to him, make sure you're on public property, and that you don't commit the crime of harassment and get yourself in a mess. It's okay to ask, but see, the problem is, me and you are not the press. We don't have press credentials. So we don't have a lot of the First Amendment right of the press. If you get out here and you start asking somebody a lot of questions about their missing wife, even though me and you probably got a lot of the same opinions, you can get yourself in a mess with the law, criminally speaking. Try to stay on the high side, and you stay on public property, and you ask them for information about stuff. Try to get them to talk to you. But you and me don't have the same rights as the freedom of the press, because we are not the press. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey.
Hey. Are you listening?
Did you remember to tell them about the GoFundMe page for the kitty cat?
We did earlier, but we're going to do it again in a couple of minutes. I'm talking to Danny here. Do you see Danny in the middle?
Yeah,
No,
I'm just going to comment. We got that echo thing.
Okay, I'm going to turn my thing off. Hey, it's black right now.
Yeah, Tom, let me
picture
ramble
is-
on, because I got that.
Okay, I'm going to go out
and
so
I'll
I can
respond to
y'all
what
can
you said.
chat.
In all of the respect, I heard you.
Danny, I'm just speaking from a retired law enforcement background, okay? I want you to be totally in the right when you do stuff, so that you won't end up being on the wrong side of everything. It's okay to question. It's okay to see if he'll talk to you, but always make sure that you're in the right, because you don't want to be on the wrong side of the law enforcement. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, exactly. And I don't plan on following Barry around. If I do run into him, that would be an opportunity for me to speak with him. But like I didn't even know it was him actually until I got down there, and it was him. But the thing is, yes, I'd like to talk to him about his Bobcat. I'd like to talk to him about what he did with it on Mother's Day last year. And did he dig any holes with that thing? And did he bury his wife? Is what I want to ask him. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And if the police got a problem with it, then maybe I can get arrested. Okay, it'd be better to put Danny Donovan in jail than put Barry Morphew in jail, wouldn't it? Well, let him do it, right? And I understand what you're saying. I'm not overly concerned about my little activity, a misdemeanor, whatever it is, in Suzanne's honor. I'm sick of watching a murderer walk around thumbing his nose at me and you and the police, the state police, the FBI, his own two daughters. He's ruined their lives. Okay, so I'm not too worried about the little things that you mentioned. I have no criminal record now, and I have plenty of opportunities with the courts to discuss this case and why it's upset me to this point. But there's nothing I've done wrong, and I certainly with Lauren, I know her hands are tied to speak out like I am, but I'm speaking out. If this case goes cold, we all have egg on our face. Everybody, including the Salida police, who's being criticized now for covering it up for Barry. He's friends with Speezy. So Speezy's a lightweight. All right, we don't need him anywhere near this investigation. He's on Facebook with Barry. So one thing we need is an honest investigation, and I believe that is underway now. So I think an arrest will be forthcoming. I honestly do, shortly. This
Well,
case is in the pipeline.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell everybody to go over to your channel, go over to Daniel Donovan's channel and
I'm going to
subscribe.
drop off so I can hear it better.
Okay, I'll go over to his channel and subscribe to his channel and see if you you can go over there and watch several of his videos. You know, but it's like I was saying, I'm speaking from a retired law enforcement. We need to be careful as non-press related people on how we approach people and try to get them to talk to us. You know, if they simply want to walk away, the best thing to do is let them walk away. He's going to talk. He's going to talk to the press. And I don't think that Lauren Sharp did anything wrong when she talked to him, because she's letting him talk. And that's exactly what we want him to do. The more he talks, is the more he will get out there and make a mistake on his own. But if we start questioning him, like, I mean, I'm not saying Daniel did the wrong thing by telling him and talking to him, but look at Penny Sue's question. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back up there. The problem is, the more that if you have antagonizing type questions, he's going to shut up. Oh, Penny, say it again, Penny. Tell me again, because I don't see it up here. Penny, the last one I saw, Penny, you had some blue hearts across there. Can you repeat that question, Penny? While I'm waiting for Penny to repeat that, Julie, thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. Listen, Julie's got Julie. We were talking about this GoFundMe page for Julie's family member, and I want y'all to go over there and check it out. Luke's Surgery, and I did post in the. If you go to our page, community page. The GoFundMe address is in the community page. Please go over there and check it out. Penny, what did you say? Because I missed it. I apologize. I can't keep up with everything. And a few minutes ago, I was trying to read what I could. If you could repeat your question. Yeah, in fact, Melinda posted the GoFundMe page for Luke. And Melinda, if you got that too, if you could post it again in the comments, that would be great. I guess I just missed it. Penny Sue's question, freedom of press, what that got to do with Daniel? Awesome question. Well, we're not the press. That's the deal, okay? He can ask Barry that going down the road. That's not a problem. But me and him are not bona fide press. We don't have, I mean, you can call yourself the press, but if I go up there in Salida and I get press credentials, say I go to the courthouse and I identify myself as the press and get maybe press credentials for the county, maybe a business license as a independent YouTuber doing that, then that gives me a little bit more leeway of how far I can push it. But now, see, I can't speak to, and I know yes, you do not need to be a government approval to work as a journalist. I agree. But I would hardly call myself a journalist as a YouTuber. And his channel is Daniel Donovan, is the name of his channel. You know, you don't have to have government's approval, right? But if I go to a press conference where only press are supposed to be, and I hold myself up as the press, then I better have filed my income tax every year saying I was a press, if you know what I mean. They can, it's just not, no, it's Dee Dee's channel. Is that what you said it was, Daniel? Why don't you go and get you a copy, go to your channel and copy the thing up there and put it on here. You know, I think it's okay riding down the road. See Barry, hey Barry, I'd like to talk to you about your wife's disappearance. You know, you're one citizen talking to another citizen. There's nothing wrong with that. But if I'm going to stand on the sidewalk and I'm calling him, hey Barry, come over here. I want to talk to you about this. I'm got a YouTube channel and all this. As long as he comes out and says okay. But if I sit in my car and I watch him all day, and every time he moves off the scene, I'm coming up to and approaching him. It depends. It wouldn't in some situations, and I don't know what the law is down there in Colorado. In Alabama, they may get you for what we call criminal surveillance or harassment, even because you would be standing in the way of him going about his normal business. And you know, it's just we do not have the protection of the media. A guy that's running a YouTube channel, in my opinion, does not have the protection that a media person would have, and that's just my opinion. I think there's nothing wrong with asking him if you see him on the road, hey, can we talk to you about this? The problem is he's not going to talk to you unless we can approach him in a way that he doesn't feel confrontational. And that's in my opinion. Yeah, if you go to your page, Daniel, at the top of your page in the www portion, copy that off and come back over here and post it in the narrative. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Well, hold on a minute. I had your nah. Give me just a minute here. I'm trying to find his web page. Oh, Well, I can't get this transferred. Julie, thank you very much. You did not have to do that at all. Thank you very much, Julie. But you know, I would like each one of you, if you could, to come over to that GoFundMe page and just drop about $10, $15, or as much as you can to help that poor cat. You know, like I just said before when we talked about that, we animals, they're, in my family at least, they are just like my kids, you know. And if somebody shot one of my animals, or one of my cat or my dog, I would be very, very upset. I would take it as a personal attack on me. Did you find, is that it, Melinda? Is that his channel right there that you got highlighted? Okay, Beach Bum has posted a link several times. Okay, great. Yeah, I tell you what, you know, he's talking about cats and dogs. My cat's out every night, or he's out during the day and comes in at night, but that's fixing to change when we start RVing. He's going to be an inside cat mostly. Medina, they're asking, can you come back? I don't see her here, and I don't have my phone. Hold on a minute. I don't have my phone. If she's listening, Medina, if you're listening, can you come back? Yeah, we do have a leash thing for the cat, and every time we put it on the cat now, he just falls over. He didn't want to have anything to do with that. But Luke is a kitty cat that we got to go. The GoFundMe page is up and running for. He is such an awesome looking cat, and also, let's see here. This is a picture of the GoFundMe page. If you see it, Luke's surgery. I just love that cat. We're hoping that surgery will take care of him and he can get back out doing what cats do. MH, thank you very much, MH. Yes, sir. We do always pray that Suzanne will get justice. There's Medina. Turn it up a little bit. I don't hear you. Can't hear you. Nope. You got your mic? Try it now. Hold on a minute. I unmuted you now. Talk. Nope. You keep muting yourself. See the mute? There it is. I still can't hear you. See, I could make a real good joke here, but I'm not going to. She says, you better not. What did she do? Where'd you go? You need to turn the mic, your mic or your volume up or something. I don't know what that was. There it is. Luke's surgery. Okay, hold on a minute. She's trying.
I'm trying.
There you are. There you are. We got you now. We can hear you now. Nope. I have an echo.
I got an echo.
You got an echo?
Yeah, I got an echo. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you something. The house is getting emptied out. I can't get it on there. Wait a minute. Wait. Check that out.
What is that?
That is double crusted apple cobbler.
And y'all want to listen. Greetings from San Diego County, Southern California.
He's so
well.
Good.
Welcome.
See, I can't be on here and read their comments. So, for whatever reason, it's not working.
Don't go nowhere yet. What did they take? Did they take the thing out of the Timbin then?
They took the thing out of the hall. They took the lingerie chest. They took the little side table. They took the rockers off the front porch, and they took the flower thing.
Took the did they
The
take that
thing my
little
daddy
tub?
made. The thing my
Oh,
daddy made.
okay. What about the tub? You didn't give them that tub?
She didn't want it.
Oh,
Somebody want an antique tub? It's an antique child's
baby tub.
It's a baby tub. And it's
It's on
from
a
the
little
early 1900s. And my cousin's got one. And she put planted herbs in
flowers,
it. No herbs.
herbs.
See, I can't
We
see
can
what
send
they're
it to you. The shipping might be a little. We'd give it to you, but the shipping may be a little bit hard. Or y'all could just come pick it up.
There you
That'd be
go.
good too.
There, we've got some people that are close.
Yeah, if you got some people that are close. Somebody's here almost like in our same town. Yeah, shipping would probably be high. It weighs about 75 pounds.
Do you think it weighs that much?
Yeah, probably. Or
I
50
don't like
pounds
not-
at the very least.
I don't like not being able to see
Yes,
what
ma'am.
they're saying. I like to be able to see what they're saying. They can see, but see the reflection. It's
Yeah.
the draft. It's the draft going on.
Oh, is it the draft still going? Yeah,
It's
we
the-
were very fortunate to have a bunch of Alabama players. No, if anyone does want it, let us know. Email
Look at
us.
that
We'll show you a
picture.
picture of it and everything.
Look at the picture. The TV reflection doesn't count, but look at that picture, y'all. That is, I love that picture. It shows Joseph working on wood, and look, that's baby Jesus working on some wood too, and there's a cross. And I can't see what y'all are saying. I know I offended somebody the other day. They said I preach.
Time to be eating high carb foods and refined sugar foods. COVID is real. We need to eat healthy and build. Now it's not. Yeah, I know, Wade. It's not the right time to eat high carb. Believe me. Erin said that she'll pay for shipping.
Where is that too?
Where's that to? I tell you what you do. Email us at the missing live stream at gmail.com.
And let us send you a picture.
Let us send you some pictures. And if you're interested, sure enough, let me know. We will gladly do something.
I got these when I did foreclosed properties. I got two just alike.
She's near Atlanta, Dana.
Well, she could just drive over and get them.
You could just drive over. We're not but about
get
3
some other
hours
stuff
away.
while you're here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got all kinds of pictures. Hey, I've got a beautiful China hutch here that needs to go. It's. But now our home is old, so everything is.
Hey, Julie, thank you very much.
But anyway, if somebody wants to drive over here and go through our
Doctor.
junk, ask her if Doc's okay tonight.
Is Doc okay tonight, Julie? Y'all be sure to be praying for their family.
Yeah. I think Julie had surgery today.
Oh wow. And also the pray for the cat. Let me tell you something. I believe God answered prayers for everything, and I prayed for my animals many a time.
We lay hands on them and pray for them. Hey,
Yeah.
Is Jennifer on? Jennifer's husband was in the hospital with COVID. Is she on?
I have not seen her.
Okay, y'all remember to pray for Jennifer.
Yeah, absolutely. I was eating supper tonight, and I looked over. Maggie, our dog, was sitting there looking at me the whole time. She's just sitting there staring at me. Prettiest golden eyes dog you ever seen. She's a beggar, though.
She's my dog.
Yeah, no, she's your dog. It's supposed to be my dog.
I wish I could read what everybody's saying. I like doing that better than being on here.
You can't read it on your iPad?
I have to switch over to watch this. I'll switch over. And I'm gone.
Now, why are you gone? Can you read comments?
I don't know, but at least now I can. What? Wait a minute. There I am. Well, wait a minute. I'm
You're not-
stuck. Are you stuck?
No, you're not there
Right.
right now. Julie, what is Doc okay tonight? Is he doing better? Yeah, Maui Labs do love food. Ruby Tuesday did just donate, shared Luke's page, little sweetheart. Yes, please share that. Dina's gone there for some reason. Please share that GoFundMe page. You know, a lot of people say, well, why would you donate when there's for that? But I'm going to tell you something. It's best to donate. I'm not saying it's not good to donate to that one they advertise all the time. They show those poor little dogs and cats on TV. But it's better to donate right to the source. Like if in this situation, or if you have a local animal shelter, a non-kill shelter, or even a kill shelter, if you can, adopt them. But donate directly to your home shelter, especially your what you call it, shelter, if your non-kill shelters. But in this case, ACPP, you're donating to a worthy cause for this amazing cat that somebody. Okay, hold on a minute. Somebody took liberty to try to kill the cat, which was. And I'm just telling you, I might be in the county jail tonight if somebody shot my animal. I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
You know,
donate
I
to
wouldn't
what?
suggest you doing anything, though. I'm not saying that. Have them arrested.
Vigilante. Have you got me muted?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. I said I like to
Thank
donate
you,
where my
Daniel. I
heart.
appreciate it. Do what?
I'm not talking to you
No,
anymore.
I'm sorry. Somebody donated some money. What?
I don't know what I was going to say now. I need a B12 shot. Stop. Good Lord. Is Aaron going to come see us?
I don't know. Email us and we'll see. We'll see.
Tell her to bring her truck. We'll load her up.
She says she just sent you an email.
Okay.
We'll have to take a picture tomorrow, though. We do have lights in the garage, but you probably better to see it tomorrow.
Well, I'm not
I
letting
agree.
you
All
take
lives matter. Absolutely.
What?
So Maui said all lives matter.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Inmates.
Hey. Hey.
Yes.
For those people who say that dogs and cats don't go to heaven, you know what I tell them? The Bible says Jesus is coming back on a horse. Do you think a horse is the only thing in heaven?
Somebody said something about my hair. Hold on just a minute. I think Thomas wants you to cut his hair, Medina. No, actually,
yes.
I don't want
he
her
needs
to
a
cut
haircut
my hair right now. I don't need a haircut right now. No, I don't. It's not summertime. Summertime, I will.
You look real distinguished like that. With that hair right now, you look real distinguished like that.
I don't like that word, distinguished.
But you're more handsome with it cut short. But you're distinguished looking like that.
You're just trying to get me to cut my hair.
Darn, it used to work. It took you a minute to figure it out, didn't it? Okay, so what are you talking about?
Well, we've talked about everything. It's getting late, so and it's hot in here too. I don't know what. I turned off the fan because it was making too much noise, but it is hot in here.
That's just because you're hot.
Okay, Maui said that the DA said she can't comment on open cases. It's against the code of conduct. Okay, well, that's fine.
Be nice if other people kept their mouth shut when cases were going on. I didn't
You're
say
talking
that.
about
No, let's don't say it.
No, don't go there.
Don't go there.
Yeah, I guess the main thing I wish she would have said was, this case is an open and active investigation. You know, that would have made everybody say, well, great, you know. Melinda posted a Leviticus 23:17. Let's see. 10 deals shall find flour. Amen. She just sent you another email.
Okay.
Can you look at
The
it?
Bible's. Well, okay, I'll go away though. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll go away.
Well, listen, we are going to go away. Well, there she went. She went away. We are going to go away because we are running a little over tonight. But Melinda is schooling me. She will do it. Respond back to T on scripture. Let me look at something real quick. Oops. Yeah, somebody, Wade, you said you can get serious charges hurting someone's pet. Yeah, I agree with you, and that ought to be, because they are just like, to me, they're like kids. They're innocent. You know, I mean, even a dog that wants to get out there and bite you is fear. They bite people out of fear. They don't bite people. Hardly ever bite them out of aggression unless they're trained to do that, like police dogs, or hunt you down and grab a hold of you. They actually bite you because they want a toy. Believe it or not, that is exactly true. Yes, protect the vulnerable in society, and that's old people, that's animals, and babies. Okay, Dana, you're on here again. Where'd you go?
No, I'm not.
You were on there. Well, you were. You were on
I'm
there.
not
You were
now.
waving at me. Where are you
I'm
at?
not now. I don't know. You
What
can't find
happened?
me. I
I
don't
may
know.
can. You're in the
You-
twilight zone.
That's what I'm at. Well, guess what? Now we got two people wanting the bathtub.
Well, I think somebody said first. Somebody said first. It was Aaron first, I think. Encourage everyone to eat plenty of organic raw fruit and vegetables.
Yay, man. I'm drinking juice. Do you hear me?
Yeah, Sketty, you said your cat brought you a snake. I'm gonna tell you, we didn't know it, but we are living with a serial killer. Our cat is a serial killer. Is he right there? Is our cat right there? Where's he at? Huh? He's right there.
He's
Okay.
over there. I don't
He's
know where
over
he's
there?
at. I don't know where he's at.
Our cat's killing squirrels, rats, mice, everything. I mean, he is a serial killer. He kills everything. As long as you don't kill me, I'm okay. Okay. Well, we've had a great night tonight. I've really enjoyed talking to y'all.
I can
Yeah,
tell because you went an hour and a
Erin Cardi said she was first.
half. Okay.
So,
Well, anybody
uh,
else that wants to drive over can get other stuff.
yeah, we got a lot of stuff to give away. Pictures, all kinds of stuff. You can drive
I've
over
got
here.
some
We'll give
really,
it to you.
hey, I've got some really good Christian pictures. They've got the
Yes,
lion and the lamb. I've got the
Lion
Last
and
Supper.
Lamb.
I could
Yeah,
show them some pictures.
Moses said, no, Moses is innocent. Moses is a serial killer cat.
Oh,
He
speaking of
is.
the cat, he's wanting
What?
in. He's wanting in.
Well, show the kitty cat in. Show him the cat
Well,
inside.
But, hey, Moses, come here. What's the matter? Huh? Where you going? Come here. No, look. He don't like looking at himself. He like me.
Moses.
Hey, you're yelling. Stop.
Okay.
You're
Where is
yelling.
Moses? Can you show his picture? Where is he on the back of the chair?
No, I don't know where he's at, baby.
Okay. All righty. Y'all, yeah, I got a shovel. I don't get a poop.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Let's stop.
Yeah, my cat doesn't kill birds either. He kills squirrels and he kills rats and mice and stuff, but no snakes, thank the Lord. And I haven't seen him kill a
Hey.
bird in a long
Did
time.
you tell him about Maggie trying to jumping off on all fours up in the air trying to get to the squirrel? She was a mess.
Said Wade says the Bible never talks about lions, never says the lion and the lamb.
Yes, it
Never
does.
did. Where?
It says the lion will lay down with the lamb. Yes, it does.
What? Where at?
Oh my gosh, it's in Revelations. Hold on. It's probably on the picture. Let me look and see if it's on the picture. No, it's not on the picture.
You see she's in the hallway. Do you see the ceiling in the hallway? It's 10. We put 10 up in the hallway.
We got an old house.
He said, tell me the verse. He wants to know the verse.
Well, okay. Well, you know, I study my
You got
Bible,
your phone.
but
Look it up on your phone.
I'm not asking Siri. I can't.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree, Penny. Mine, I think he does it for fun too.
What?
He does not like squirrels. Somebody said, okay, Isaiah 11:6 says leopard and the something, but I remember something about lion and the lamb.
It says, "And the lion shall lay down with the lamb." Let me look. It'll take a minute because, I mean, the Bible's pretty big, but I believe it's in Revelations. Hey, who asked me that? Hey, who?
Wade.
Thomas. Wade. Does Wade come in every time we're on?
No, I haven't seen Wade in a long time.
Okay, if he comes back on Tuesday, I will have found it by then for sure. I don't want to keep people on here for nothing.
Revelations, Sharon said Parker, Revelations 5.
I don't think it. Okay, maybe 5, but I don't. I thought it was after all the.
T.S. Jackson, actually, I had somebody do it. I didn't put up the 10 myself, but it wasn't that bad. I wouldn't got it cut. It's heavy duty 10, and they just screwed it in over the board. It was like it had beadboard, but the boards had some missing because of the 1925 house.
Okay. Hey, in Revelations 5, it says that the lion that is from the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has overcome so as to open the book. That's not it, though. That's not where the lion lays down with the lamb. Hold on. I think it's towards the end. Hold on. Just 21, 22, the final state.
He said, the wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie with the goat.
You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I hear you. All right. He's just going to have to get back on here Tuesday, and between now and then, I'll find it. Now, does he listen? I read the
Micah 5:8, Melinda said.
listen. I read. Let me tell you what this is. This is the New International Standard Bible, K. Arthur Bible. That's what I read. So it's not going to be the old, I mean, it's not going to be the King James version. Micah. You know, between all of us, we'd probably be able to find it.
Okay,
You ever
Wade
wonder
said
what's
it.
wrong?
Wade said it's Isaiah 11:6.
Okay, I can't look them all up. Hey, you ever wonder what's wrong with? You ever wonder what's wrong with Habakkuk? No, Obadiah. What's wrong with Obadiah? Remember that
Obadiah.
preacher?
Yeah.
He said his aunt called him up one day, and she said, "What's
Your
wrong with
grandmother.
Obadiah?" And he said, I don't know. Is he sick?" And she said, "No." He said, "I don't know. What's wrong with him?" And she said, "I don't know. I want to know what's wrong with Obadiah, though." And he said, "Well, I don't know. Is he sick?" And she said, "No, he's dead." He said, "Well, that's what's wrong with him." She said, "Why don't preachers preach on Obadiah?" What did she say, Michael? What?
Micah 11:6 is what he said.
No, that's not Micah. 11:6? No, there ain't 11. So she said 5 something.
I don't know.
I'll have to
I
find
gotta
it.
go on here. I gotta go and Isaiah. Linda says Isaiah 65:25.
Okay. Well, I'm right there, so hold on.
The lion and the lamb.
65 what?
25.
No, it says the wolf and the lamb will graze together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox, and dust will be on the serpent's food. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me cross reference this one. That's the best way to do it. Okay. Okay.
You need to come over here and do that because I've got to go.
Well, I'll look it up. I'll figure out what it was and tell them on Tuesday, okay? If I can't find it, then that means it ain't in there. Although I can't find that one scripture that I tried to find after I read it to the kids. I don't know. I think sometimes things
He
just hide
said
from us.
Isaiah 11:6. He said, "Why is nobody not trusting him on this?"
Well, I mean, because, but you know what? It could be it's just something we've always heard. So, and the wolf will dwell with the lamb. Well, where is the scripture that says, "And a child will lead them"? Because that's where it's. I thought that's where it was. This is where they all gone graze together. The nursing child will play in the hole of the cobra. The weaned child will put his hand in the viper's den. See, that's when this is the second coming of Jesus. And the wolf will dwell with the lamb, and the leopard will lie down with the young goat, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and the little boy will lead them. Well, I've got a picture that represents that scripture right there. If somebody wants to come over here and get them.
Yes, Jesus holding a lamb with a lion is down by his feet.
No, I already gave that one to Tabby. She wanted that one.
Okay, which one you talking about?
I'm talking about the one in the hall.
I don't know
But
which one you
anyway,
talking
well, see there, you just need to be looking more.
about.
I
Okay.
came in, girl. Hey, I came in after getting my hair cut and colored and or highlighted, and he didn't say anything. And finally, I said, "Did you notice my hair?" And he was like, "No, you didn't notice."
Well, I thought you were gonna get it cut short.
Short.
Short. All right.
You know,
Well, what?
they are really good if they're still hanging in here with you and me
They
because we
are.
just
They are.
old people talking about. Well, we were talking about the Bible there for a little bit. That was a good thing. But we're just a bunch of
Obadiah.
old people.
What about Obadiah?
Obadiah. What about
That was a good preacher though that time. Says he was talking about Obadiah. What's
No,
wrong
it's
with
Amber.
Obadiah? Okay. Well, I didn't. She said your hair looks good, Medina.
Thank you.
We're gonna go, and
Bye, y'all.
we love you, really, really do. Thank you for all the gifts tonight, and please remember the Kitty Cat GoFundMe page. And this is older because I just copied it. And also remember to pray for Doc, and that's our cat. That's Moses right there.
Moses. Hey. Hello.
He's
He
just
ain't got
chilling.
time to mess with you.
He's just
He ain't got time
chilling.
to mess with you. He's there.
All right.
This one's right there. You see it. The back's over by the door.
What Maggie is?
I'm gone.
All right. Well, we'll see
y'all.
you. Bye, y'all. We love you, and we will see you on Tuesday. Be praying for Doc. He knows who he is. God knows who he is, and pray that that surgery on Luke will be the kitty cat will be successful. And anyone else, I think Jennifer's husband's in with COVID, still in the hospital. Didn't hear anything from her tonight. Anybody else that's sick, just pray that everybody across the board in our family here will get some healing from God. And just take care of yourselves, and say a little prayer for me. I didn't mention it today because Dina doesn't like me to do that, but I'm suffering from my 57th kidney stone, and hopefully I'll just pass it. So y'all have a good night. We love y'all, and we'll see you Tuesday. Have a great weekend.